discuss 5 most important things you need to know if you're planning to work in a Norwegian company or to do business in Norway. Average salary in Norway, how much income tax you need to remember if you want to work in Norway. You will not be seen as a hardworking person. Hi guys, my name is Anna and welcome to my channel. Today I will share with you 5 most important things you need to know if you want to work in Norway. Also, at the end of the video, I will tell you what is average salary in Norway and how much income tax you will have to pay. A disclaimer right away, I don't work for Norwegian company. I'm an expert in Norway and I work for British/American company. But I'm based in Norway and for almost a year I work in our distributor's Norwegian office.
What office?
That's why I became familiar with all these trends and traditions you will find in almost every Norwegian office. Would like to know more about living in Norway, relocation to Norway or work in Norway? Consider subscribing to my channel. Rule number 1 you need to remember if you want to work in Norway: work and life balance. Norwegians work extremely hard when they're in the office, but they expect a lot of time off. That's why the 8 to 4 workday is structured to give everyone the longest afternoon possible. Usual office hours in Norway are from 8 in the morning to 4 afternoon. However, I noticed that lots of Norwegians are coming to the office earlier than that, and at 7:40 a.m. we're already chatting, having our morning coffee. Norwegians have this amazing tendency: if they work, they really work. Starting from 8 in the morning, Norwegians do work. They don't have a million cups of tea, no endless chat with their colleagues, no browsing the internet for personal needs. If Norwegians work, they work, and work really hard.
Oh, well, that's hard work.
I never saw any Norwegian team missing their deadline. At 4 p.m, feeling happy and accomplished, Norwegian people leaving the office to spend time with their families or just alone, as I usually do, enjoying your hobbies and favorite activities. Do you like this video and would like to know more about life in Norway and work in Norway? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Important thing about working in Norway, number 2. You don't stay in the office after working hours. Everybody leaves the office in Norway at 4 p.m. on the dot. If you stay in the office after 4 p.m, you are not viewed as a dedicated employee. You are deemed to be a bad parent. Also, if you follow this tradition, quite typical in countries like the United States, England, Italy and many others, and you stay in the office after working hours for several days, in Norway you will not be seen as a hardworking person. You will be seen as a person who, first, cannot plan his time properly, and second, cannot prioritize the tasks properly. Guys, don't forget to smash like button, it will show how interesting my videos are for you. Important thing about working in Norway, number 3. Dress code. No matter how long you are in Norway, even if you are just changing your planes in Oslo airport to fly somewhere else, someone will definitely tell you that there is no such thing as a bad weather, just bad clothes.
The weather is...
By the way, if you're coming to Norway winter time and don't know which clothes to take with you, watch my previous video, it will help you. This phrase is repeated frequently when somebody complains that they feel cold or wet, which happens quite often. It also applies when you go to the office. In Norway, your clothing, first of all, needs to be practical. Norwegian offices are informal in both ways, attitude and style. Most of the offices have sofas where the colleagues can discuss work informally with their feet up. So office dress code is very simple. Usually you are just wearing jeans and a polo shirt. Winter time you can put a jumper above your polo shirt, but believe me, it's not necessary, because Norwegian offices have this amazing tendency that sometimes winter time, because of lots of electricity spent on heating, Norwegian office can be even warmer than the same office summertime. My advice when you want to work in Norway or with a Norwegian company: always have a pair of high hiking shoes with you. I'm keeping mine in the boot of my car. You cannot imagine how many business meetings in Norway I used to have while we were hiking. A little hint for the ladies here. In Norway, you will impress much more with a decent pair of hiking boots rather than with an expensive pair of branded shoes, which you will probably never wear here anyway. Let's move to my favorite part. Food. If you didn't see my last video all about traditional all-time Norwegian snacks, you better watch it. Many people find it not just funny, but also true. Fourth most important thing about working in Norway. Your lunch most probably will be served in the office, in the canteen. Referring to my first point stating that Norwegians are very early people, do expect your lunch to be earlier as well. Usually lunch takes place from 11 to 11:30 and it doesn't usually take longer than 30 minutes. This is what I noticed in my office. If you're working in the office in Norway, there is 90% chance that you will have the canteen in the office. Two options here. Free food for all employees, or the prices are really low. I have the second option in my office. You can choose from a different type of sandwiches and the quality of those sandwiches are much better than in quarantine hotel in Norway I showed you last December in my previous video. Canteen sandwiches can be different. It can be sandwiches with meat or with fish, or traditional open sandwiches with salmon and prawns, which are really popular in Norway. Or you can choose a healthier option like a salad. In your canteen it will be something like 7-8 types of sandwiches and also 3-5 types of different salads. So choose whatever you like most. Also in your canteen there are going to be some naughty things like muffins, traditional Norwegian rolls with custard. Speaking of naughty sweets. Important and probably my favorite thing about working in Norwegian office, number 5. Every Friday is a cake day. So most probably your canteen will have a selection of cakes to choose from, like a good 4-6 types, depending on the size of your office. But in some offices there is a sweet, literally sweet tradition to bake a cake yourself and bring it to the office to share with your colleagues. Different person is baking cake on each Friday, and there is a sort of cake calendar in the office which tells you who is cooking cake in which Friday, and don't you dare to call sick if you're supposed to bring a cake that day. So this is pretty much how I started baking and making cakes in Norway myself. So what about average Norwegian salary and income tax in Norway? According to statistics, an average salary in Norway in 2019 was 721,119 Norwegian krona, which is equivalent to $84,099. Income tax in Norway is 22%, which is one of the highest average income taxes in the world. But a very interesting thing is the attitude of Norwegians towards their taxes. No matter that Norwegians pay some of the highest taxes in the world, they really love their taxes. They even calling them pressure. Norwegians often making jokes about how high their taxes are, but they never complain, because traditionally Norwegian people see their taxes as the best way of sharing wealth. Thank you so much for watching my video until the end, guys. If you still have any questions about living in Norway or working in Norway, please let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to help you. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.